decent, beautiful people. How are you doing? And welcome back to another Hoyoverse Monday. The new week is here. What are you guys having for dinner? What are you guys having for dinner? Now, you might be thinking, Luke, what are you talking about? Why are you asking that question straight away? Well, that's because I always say Monday is most people's least favorite day of the week. So, on Monday, always have your favorite meal, okay? And in that way, no matter how bad work is, you know that when you finish, you go home to your favorite meal. Watch your favorite show, have your favorite meal. That means that the evening of Monday will always be something you look forward to, and therefore Monday is a lot better. That's what I used to do when I worked at my office job, and I still do it now. And now Mondays, they're amazing. And you know why they're amazing as well? Because we get some Hoyoverse content, baby. And today, we're checking out the brand new Honkai Star Rail trailer for Aglaea? Is that how I say her name? It's an interesting name. And I wanted to try something a little bit different. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to go back and check out the original trailers for Zenless Zone Zero, the first ever trailer, the announcement trailer, and the official launch trailer of Genshin Impact. I thought this could be kind of fun. Go all the way back, check out the original trailers, and see how far everything's come from that first moment to now. So let's do it. I'm gonna stop talking, press that like button, press that subscribe button, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the Aglaea trailer. Also, if you have any more recommendations for Hoyoverse content, put it down below in that comment section.
What a beautiful morning. Time for my perfect master to start her immaculate day. As a connoisseur, she speaks her mind.
Perfect.
As an overseer, she keeps her word.
No.
And as an artist, she pursues the superlative. Though a
What was she doing to... I don't even know what they're called. Mannequins? What the fuck are they? What was she doing? Imaginarily cutting hair? What is this?
No.
And as an artist, she pursues the superlative. Though occasionally, she can be somewhat impulsive.
Won't you dance with me?
Already like her voice actor.
Those gorgeous steps. Her graceful bearing.
Gosh, the OST.
Yet some insensitive brute always seeks to interrupt the irreplaceable moment. No matter, of course.
This is very well made, by the way. The OST is perfect for a character like this. Very operatic and elegant, which matches her energy too. Even her fighting style matches her energy. She seems like a famous sort of old school Greek philosopher. You know, she has that kind of like very elegance and gracefulness about her. And the music matches it. The video matches it. Even her outfit, the way she carries herself. Everything has been done very well.
My master has everything under control.
What a brilliantly made character and video this is.
Who am I exactly?
Well done.
You needn't worry.
Great voice actor
I am
as well.
an insignificant tool. If I can help fulfill that golden tragic wish, I am willing to be crushed to pieces.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold.
One day, I want to do like, I might do it on stream, actually. I might do it on stream, because I talk about like voice acting quite a lot. And I've got no experience in voice acting. I just do like a personal taste kind of thing, right? I've always wanted to give voice acting a go, or even just acting, or something. You know, just once. It'd be fun. If anyone ever wants to invite me to do something, I'll be up for it. Just email me. I'm always game. It'd be a lot of fun. But I'd love to do like a comparison where you get people who are quite amateur to voice acting and they do that like tone that I've commented on. You guys know my pet peeve. I'm not going to go into it because I go into it a lot. And then compare it to something like this, where this is just genuinely good. This is very, very good. From the accent, which I'm fairly confident isn't real, but it might be, to just in general the way like this person's carrying this character. It fits so well with the elegance of the character.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold.
Could be a damn elf from Lord of the Rings.
Time to cut fate's thread.
I'm very impressed.
Garment maker.
That was Garnet
As
Maker.
you wish.
Well, that was pretty fucking awesome.
Nameless soldier. This city is the bed where we are laid to rest.
How does this not have more views? That trailer bangs. That is so good. That is a brilliant trailer. That is one of their best they've done recently, right? A lot of the trailers that have like the most views will be the ones that have the craziest OSTs, or they're just epic action the whole way through, right? Or there's just boobs all in your face. And this one wasn't really any of that, right? It didn't have like, the OST wasn't some mind-blowing OST we're all going to download and listen to and repeat, right? There was no boobies in our face, despite the character being a very attractive character. It wasn't, you know, fan service based. And it wasn't mind-blowingly epic, explosions and death following everything, right? However, I still think it was incredible. I feel like this is one of the most brilliantly balanced trailers for a character I've seen in a long time. Everything fit the theme perfectly. We had this elegant, graceful character that had all this sort of energy and atmosphere around them that carried themselves like a queen, you know? Like, it felt like we were watching royalty in a castle. It really felt like a queen had been abandoned on the planet and it just lives in a castle full of these AI robots, you know? That's what it felt like. That would be my interpretation of what this was. And befriends the AI robots, and then they befriend her and they're like her soldiers at this point, right? That's what it felt like. But then the character maintains all this gracefulness, you know, all this beauty, and even in the way they talk, their voice actor matched that. It was brilliantly well done, where the voice actor felt like the character as well, that was very well cast. And the way they sort of spoke their lines felt very elegant and graceful, you know. It wasn't your classic pretend emotion breathing techniques that everyone uses, you know. It felt genuine, it felt good. It was really nice, and then the OST brilliantly matched that all. You had this fantastic operatic singer, wonderful freaking voice that carried the entire trailer and tied it all together in a nice bow, matching that like elegant energy that was being presented. The video itself as well, in terms of the combat, was brilliant for the character too. It was like a very like a fencing sort of style of combat, which matches the more like, I don't know, upper class style of combat, you know, more, I've used the word elegant like a million times, but I can't think of another word, but you know, that kind of style of combat, you know, a combat with a bit more dignity, perhaps. And everything felt like that. The way the character fought, the way the OST presented it, the way the demo sort of carried the trailer, the way the trailer carried, portrayed the character, just like, there's this queen and this freaking castle. It was awesome. I honestly feel like that was amazing. I'm surprised it's not more popular. That is an incredibly well good one, man. I'm really impressed. Great trailer. Well done. I'm super impressed with that one. So, should we go all the way back? All the way back to Zenless Zone Zero. We'll go 3, 2, 1, all the way back to 0. The official announcement trailer. Came out over 2 years ago, this. This was the announcement trailer, by the way. So this would be the demo showcase of the trailer. I like how they've done this. Do you know what's really cool? Is even though this was 2 years ago, they're still releasing like the character trailers and demos and stuff, the characters in here, like now. Like, they've come out like a month ago or so. It shows how vast the Zenless Zone Zero world is. The fact that even the main characters who were in the original trailer still haven't been properly introduced to the world. That's pretty amazing. I like how it showcases the different factions as well. There are subtitles. No, wait. I mean, you can check on the subtitles, it might work. This is actually really good. Like this is actually fucking really good. This will get me well hyped for the game. Gosh, the combat looks... Do you want to know something? Outside of what I've reacted to on the Monday slots, I've never checked out anything else Zenless Zone Zero related. Anything. so I don't fully know what the gameplay actually is. This is about as much as I've seen. It's Billy, right? God, that move looks so good. This was the announcement trailer. This. They did a really good job with this. What was the build-up like for Zenless Zone Zero? As like fans of like the game, you know, people who have played it, what was the build-up like? Were you guys like crazy hyped for it? Were you losing your minds at all these trailers? You know, because I wasn't part of that. So what was it like? The combat looks really good. If this is all like combat from the game, it looks very, very satisfying. Jesus Christ! The fuck was that dude supposed to be? Are those the characters? Is that the playable characters? Is that what that? Because I haven't seen them before, so that would make sense if that's like the main characters. I know Hoyoverse loves having like sort of like a brother, sister, male, female sort of like character duo like that. So maybe it is. I'm saying right now, if I had seen that when it came out over 2 years ago, I would have been very hype. I feel like that was very well put together. The fighting looked so cool. Like, I was expecting to check this out and be like, oh man, it looks alright. But no, it looks well cool. The fighting looks crazy. I love how it introduces all the characters as well. And different factions, different combat styles, different areas. It like shows the world off a little bit. It's a very good announcement trailer. You know, it really is. It's nice because everything that it is what it feels like now. I really want to play it. I do really want to play. I know people are probably like, Luke, you say that all the time. Yeah, and usually I do play the games I say I really want to play. And I do plan on 100% trying out Zenless Zone Zero. I just got to work out when. I've just got to like put together a good stream, get a good schedule, and see if people would like me to play the game, you know? Because that's the main thing. Because there's no point in streaming on Twitch if like only like a couple of hundred people are going to tune in and watch it, you know? Then there's no really point in me playing it. I may as well just play in my own time. I always say this is like if I was reacting to like a singer or an artist and the reactions were getting no views, and there's no point but I'm loving it. There's no point in continuing the reactions where I might as well just download the album and listen to it off of camera, because obviously people don't care about the reactions because people aren't watching them. And it's the same when it comes to Twitch. If people want me to play these games and they're tuning in and watching me play these games, then I'll play these games. Like when I started streaming Genshin Impact, we'd have like 1,000 viewers and that sort of stuff, and I was like, all right, people are enjoying the streams. And then over time they sort of dropped off and got more quiet, because the beginning of Genshin Impact is a lot of really long dialogue stories, and I was streaming for like 2-3 hours, and I would have like 10 minutes of combat in that entire period. And no, I'm actually not exaggerating. And people just weren't really enjoying watching it. My most popular streams when I was watching Genshin Impact, when I was playing Genshin Impact, well, when I just not do the story for an entire stream. I go, right, I'm just going to explore and go fight some people. And then people would enjoy that more. And like I'd get more people watching. So that was the thing. And then eventually I was like, well, a lot of people aren't watching me play this anymore, so I may as well just play in my own time. And I did. I didn't continue the main story because I didn't want to spoil anything. But I played a lot of Genshin Impact just off of camera, exploration and getting like the waypoints and everything. And I still really love that game. And that's an example of what I do there. But I would really like to do something similar with Zenless Zone Zero, man. And I gotta say, as far as an announcement trailer goes, this is a good one. It is very good. The only thing it's missing is like a badass soundtrack. But even the soundtrack itself reminded me of something that, like a sort of toned down version of the Blade freaking song. But yeah. The original launch trailer, the quality of that was badass as well. Now let's go for one that was a little bit older. All the way back to when Genshin Impact announced that it was going to be released over 4 years ago. The official launch trailer for Genshin Impact. This one, gonna be honest, I'm more curious about than Zenless Zone Zero. Because Zenless Zone Zero is fairly new. But this is a bit older.
Windborn Outlander, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning.
Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the Statue of the Seven.
God, this is actually really good. This gives me like Fable, League of Legends kind of vibe. Not League of Legends, Legend of Zelda. A very different approach from Zenless Zone Zero here. How interesting.
Venti, the bard that sits around doing nothing all day?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering.
This is really good as well. But it like completely different from Zone Zero. This presents the world as this massive, open, you know, explorative world and so much lore and like it feels much more story focused in Zenless Zone Zero that was more action focused. It literally reminds me of like when they bring out a new Final Fantasy game or a new Legends of Zelda game and we'd all see those trailers for them. It feels very similar to that.
I will not stand for such impertinence.
To ashes!
I, Fischl, Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Eat this! Let's dance!
God, I
If
do
I
actually
tell you the
miss this
story
game.
with a performance, will you believe me? Time for takeoff!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver. One step closer. Maybe soon I shall finally uncover the truth of this world.
I swear by my sword!
With sword comes shadow. Blaze into light!
Verdict is...
Okay, now we're getting a bit more of the combat. I like how they've showcased that as well. Because obviously the combat in Genshin is why we come back to it, let's be honest. The story as well, and the combat. And those two go hand in hand. But the reason I'm saying the combat is because Genshin Impact has some of the most satisfying game combat I've ever experienced. When you do really well in Genshin, you feel like you're the best fucking gamer on the planet. And it's showcasing a lot of that sort of speed and fluidity with their combat. Such a beautiful game, by the way. It feels wondrous the first time you play it, and I love how the trailer captures that. That was really good. I'm really impressed. That one was the one I was most curious about because obviously it's a little bit older. The game's had a million updates since then, a million different versions and stuff like that. It's changed so much. I mean, if you even think about the new ones now, you can kind of see. You can kind of see the shift and the change in Genshin, you know, especially when it comes to like the darkness of the story as well. Like that doesn't feel dark. It feels a bit more light and like easygoing and fun, you know, this world. Which I imagine they always knew the direction they were going to take it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just decided to make it more dark as it went on, because I know how much darker it is now. I loved that. That gave me all the same energy. Do you know what? This is the best way to describe it. That felt like a trailer from the early 2000s. You know, freaking Beyond Good and Evil, the originals, like some of the older Zelda games, and Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy, like that era of games, you know? That felt like that. It really felt like I was being taken back in time. Like I could imagine being a teenager, like a young teenager, and just seeing this trailer and going, damn man, that game looks well fun. And then like getting like the demo of this game in like those magazines where you get like your game demos. You plug it in and you play like one mission of this game. That's all the same kind of feelings that it stirred up. And I love that it managed to do that. It felt like that. It felt like a time capsule of a game. It really did feel like a demo disc trailer. Like I've literally got my Xbox, I've just put the demo disc in, I've taken out the catalog, I've put it in, I've loaded it up, I've clicked on the trailer section, I'm just watching some new game trailers and this comes up. It felt literally like that. It's so amazing because the quality is absolutely stunning, but the world itself feels retro. But it also doesn't, but somehow does. You know? I don't know if anyone else felt like that, but that's definitely how it made me feel. I feel like the world is just wondrous and gorgeous and beautifully well created, and the combat is fantastic, and I really like how they showcase that in the first ever trailer. They did a really good job at getting the hooks in from day one, didn't they? These are really fun. This is a really fun idea. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to these, going back and checking out the original game trailers for both of these. Maybe we'll do it for Honkai free in Honkai Star Rail if you guys like that as well. Let me know what you want me to check out next Monday. And thank you so much for watching my Hoyoverse Monday videos. I appreciate all of you. Do not forget to like these videos and subscribe to the channel for more. Have a wonderful week. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.